And good evening from McDonald, where Eau Claire North has just defeated Chi High in junior varsity volleyball, 2-1. It's parents' night, and so we had the athletes coming into the crowd giving some roses, I believe, to parents, but now we've got some of the varsity players being introduced, and it's quite a number of athletes.
There sure are. They have a great program that allows for a number of players to be involved with this, and so to be able to have this many levels is fantastic for everybody.
Former Chi High volleyball coach Tammy Slowiak. More recently, you've been the mental positivity coach, but you've retired from the district here this year.
I did. This is my first fall not in the classroom, and I am just accessible if coaches want to reach out to me, that I'm still considered the mental training coach for Cardinal athletes.
And your own mental toughness being tested as your beloved Chicago Cubs are ahead in the bottom of the 8th, 3-0 over San Diego, apparently 3 outs away from moving on to face the Brewers in the best-of-5 divisional round starting Saturday at American Family Field. How about that?
I am super excited. We are a divided household, and but that's okay. It potentially could be very fun. I just have to hold on until that last out.
Now, kind of exciting now because your son actually you love baseball so much in the Slowiak family. Your son is obviously the head baseball coach at Menominee High School.
That's correct. Yeah, he's going to be starting his, I think it's his 4th season, 5th season?
Yeah, I think 5th.
And yeah, I think you're right. And so it's just, it's part of, we've done it for so many years that it's a game that we absolutely love and enjoy the atmosphere, and just look forward to any opportunity to watch it that we can.
Very rich drama, and we'll see. Wish the Cubs the best. All right, so tonight, though, it's volleyball, as it's 21-6 Chi High, and they are 1-3 in the conference against 13-13 North, and they also are 1-3 in the conference. So the conference race sits like this, Tammy. On top, you've got River Falls and Hudson at 4-0, and they're facing each other tonight. It's River Falls at Hudson, so really important in terms of the conference race and seeding. New Richmond and Rice Lake are 3-1. And then North and Chippewa 1-3. Memorial and Menominee are winless at 0-4. And so River Falls is at Hudson. Memorial's at Rice Lake. Menominee at New Richmond, and obviously North at Chi High for this one tonight. But North has been having it going on here as they've won 4 straight matches, if you will, games, and 5 of their last 6, and they've won 10 straight sets, sweeping La Crosse Central and New Richmond 2-0 in tournament action, and beating Wausau East 3-0 and Menominee 3-0. So got a hot streak going on for Coach Fassler as they come in here tonight.
Right. The momentum of this game, it carries obviously within the game, but it also carries from game to game. So the fact that they have had a variety of teams that they've played in terms of the skill level that maybe challenged them, some more than others, that it still plays into the fact that they haven't lost a set.
Should be a good one tonight, as it's Chi High and Eau Claire North. We'll hear from both coaches. And Anna Fassler, the Marshfield High School alum, and then later Coach Luke Heitke-Starks. It's the Cardinal pregame show on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Liebrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Cardinal Volleyball on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. And with us is Anna Fassler. She is the head coach of the Lady Huskies. Won 4 in a row and 5 of your last 6. Got it going good here.
Yeah, we're on a nice little run here. Finally getting settled into the season. We had some early injuries, some weird, unpredictable things at the start, but getting settled in, getting a little groove, feeling a little bit more comfortable with where we're at this point.
What's been the key to that success, 4 in a row?
Just honestly being aggressive. We've really been focused on just pushing tempo in our front row. We have a green team, we'll say. We have 6 seniors, but only 4 returners from last year. So just a lot of new girls to the varsity level. And so I think it was early season just getting used to the game, the speed of the game. And now we're adjusting to that and we're pushing tempo.
But as I check this here, it's not only winning 4 straight games or 5 of your last 6, you haven't lost a set in those last 4.
Yeah, we're on a great run, right where we want to be at this point in the season. So we're excited for just a good test tonight. We had a good week last week, 2 sweeps at home, but now we're on the road again. So we're excited just for a good challenge tonight, good match.
And in terms of conference positioning, you and Chi High both at 1 and 3, tied for 5th right now in the conference, and the overall positioning in the tournament. This is really big.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're both. We haven't seen each other, don't have like a ton of common like opponents or anything. So we're just excited for the match.
Now, for the Cards, they've run into a lot of height here recently. The 3 matches I've done, losses to Stevens Point non-conference, but also to Hudson and at Rice Lake. What about your size?
We're not as tall there in the front row, but we have a group of very athletic girls. A lot of work in the off season, a lot of time in the weight room, and so they're crafty there. They're quick on their toes, and they can move the ball around well.
So the key to your approach to keep that winning streak going would be what?
Is just keep playing our game, focused on our side of the net, and like I said, pushing tempo. That's really been the focus of our last couple practices, last couple weeks, I should say, of just like really pushing the speed and letting us be in control of the game.
Great to meet you, Coach. We wish you the best tonight, the rest of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Anna Fassler, head coach of the Lady Huskies. We'll hear from the Cards head coach when we come back in 3 minutes on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
This is the Maurer Sperry Insurance Highlight of the Week.
1st and 10 from the 29 of Superior. Weiler with two wingbacks and a fullback, sending Banky in motion. Weiler back to pass. Immediate heavy pressure. He's going deep, looking for Jalen Smith. Catches it inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown from 29 yards out. A hat trick of touchdowns for Smith.
Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency. Protecting people, empowering businesses.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
Cardinal Volleyball on our WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. Chi-High at home against Eau Claire North. Cards 21-6 and 1-3 in the conference, same record as North. Coach, again, after a lot of action earlier in the season, kind of one match per week here. So.
Yeah, definitely slower. It's nice to get a couple of practices in rather than just like 1 or 2 per week, to get a solid 3 practices and, have some days of rest between there so we can really work extra hard and not have to necessarily worry about having tired legs for a match the following day. So glad to have had 3 practices this week.
Yeah, so anything particular you're working on coming off of the loss at Rice Lake?
Yeah, just working on some different wrinkles to our offense. We've got a lot of good hitters, but we have to kind of mix them around and move them in different locations. So working on that. We'll do a little bit more of that tonight, and definitely some of that this weekend at our tournament in Burnsville.
I know in the 3 contests I've called, losses to Stevens Point and Hudson and Rice Lake, some extraordinary and talented height. Tonight, again, a very hot team that's won 4 straight games, 10 straight sets, in fact, but maybe not as much height.
Yeah, that's good to hear. I mean, I'd like to know what these other schools do to get all their tall girls. I'd like some of them here, too, at Chippewa. But, we just have to come out and compete. We have to come out firing and make sure that we're the aggressor going after it.
So it sounds like it should be a pretty aggressive contest between 2 pretty evenly matched squads.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be a good match, and we're hoping to fight really hard and come out on top.
Absolutely. Wish you the best. We look forward to talking afterwards.
See you after. Thank you.
All right. There we go. Coach Luke Heidke here on WOGO Sports. Luke Heidke Starks. We'll take a break and come back closer to getting this contest going here on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Liebrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated. Online at stelterincorporated.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toys & Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toys & Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toys & Ford.
And welcome back to Chi High, where the Cardinals are getting ready to take on Eau Claire North. And in some ways, they're so evenly matched, I'd be surprised if it doesn't go 5 sets. What do you think of that?
I think that's a possibility. You know, looking at what we know about records within the conference and like opponents, they look like they've been competing similarly. Size-wise, it looks like they're similar. So based on what we know, I would think that this has a good potential to go more than 3.
Let's go into some of the numbers, and for what it's worth, as we're doing this, it is the top of the 9th. 3-1 Cubs lead San Diego, runner at first, and a 1-2 count to Johnson, the left fielder. So, okay.
Thank
Just
you.
letting people know. All right, so for visiting Eau Claire North, some of the stats that catch your attention. Desiree Preisel, the senior, 5.8 digs per set. I got to say, that's pretty good. Lauren Shepard leads the Cards, 3.5 digs per set. And Lauren also with 2.2 kills per set, showing her diversity, and we know she's a skilled server as well. Also, Adeline Shepler leads the Huskies with 2 kills per set. On the other side of that, you've got Riley Terhark, the only remaining member of the squad that made it to state in 22. She is 3 kills per set and has 205 for the season, so a lot for Riley there. Also for North, Olivia Profit leads the way with 33 aces. Barrett Bovier with 51 for Chippewa in that department. Speaking of Bovier, so diverse, Tammy, as she not only has 51 aces, but 462 assists, by far more than, I mean, it's basically the rest of the team added up, and 33 blocks. So what a multi-talented player.
Very much so. The offense that they run is going to put her in a position to play all the way around. She's got the height to be able to block, and then, of course, she's going to have the majority of the assists because she's their only setter. But she is a very talented athlete.
And Madeline Cope, the Husky senior, with 32 blocks, saw her parents here beforehand tonight. So, yeah, it should be a good one. Both teams do have 6 seniors. We heard Coach Fassler talk about 6 seniors, 4 returners for the Huskies here tonight. So a very even contest.
Right.
All right, well, let's get to our Toys & Ford keys to the game. You'll find a friend at Toys & Ford in Chippewa Falls. Tammy Sloyak, how about it?
I feel like there's some consistencies with all volleyball, which would be controlling things on your side of the net. We're going into this assuming these teams are pretty evenly matched. And so that being said, you especially want to control the ball on your side and take advantage of your strengths, which Chi High has solid serving, and they have the ability to have a mixed attack.
And so for the Cards, I mean, with these couple of losses here recently and tough contests at home to Hudson and at Rice Lake, just a mental boost going into that tournament on Saturday. Heard Coach talk about, I believe, in Burnsville, and then getting set. We'll be back here Thursday, actually, at Menominee next week, and looking for Tori Check. Tori, rest up, get better, and we'll look forward to your return next Thursday. And then Tammy for that regular season finale at home against New Richmond on Monday the 13th. Can you believe it's October already?
No, I love this time of the year for a lot of reasons, but it's and the weather doesn't make it feel like October.
No.
So, I cannot believe it's already October.
All right, here's the scene from Chicago. Runners at first and second, still only 1 out, and a pitching change for the Cubs. Andrew Kittredge replacing Brad Keller. Are you going to be able to do this?
They're making me really nervous. My stomach is turning a little bit, if I'm honest. I'm trying to pay attention to what I'm doing here, but it's real hard.
I know, it is tough. Oh, this is why Brewer fans were glad to get out of the wild card round. So, all right, yeah, the best 2 out of 3. That's not a lot, and
no.
And it moves on from there, 3 out of 5, 4 out of 7. And this, speaking of that, as we have this contest tonight, whether you call it a game or a match, as Coach Heike Starks did, it is the best 3 out of 5 here when we have we have conference action like this.
That's correct. The tournaments on the weekends will be 2 out of 3 for a match or game. But when you are playing in a duel, which they refer to this as, you play 3 out of 5.
And it's interesting because I have never called a high school. I've been doing high school sports for 36 years. Started with high school hoops in the postseason with Bloomer in 1989 to tonight. I've never done. I don't remember a team ever wearing pink.
Oh,
but that is the case tonight. And so, October in terms of that gets some attention, and Chippewa has its own. Go Pink campaign, right?
Right, they do. It's not uncommon during the season to see at different schools you go to during October for breast cancer awareness. So,
and maybe as I say that, then maybe I'm just at 61 years old. I don't remember everything, so maybe I'm forgetting. But yeah,
it varies. You'll see it in different sports, and you see it professionally. You know that there's usually around Mother's Day, but October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and so it's pretty. Dig Pink Night is common. Eau Claire must. I'm guessing they do one, and then consequently, I'm sure the coaches talked that tonight was a night to raise money, and they'll do something to raise some money and then donate it to some charity of their choice related to breast cancer.
But Chai dressed in their black uniforms with the red lettering and the white numerals, red and white stripes alongside those black jerseys. And North in their JV victory earlier and in this upcoming varsity tilt, donning the pink uniforms. But as you look at the student section across the way, lots of pink there as well. So
yep, they're doing a pink out. I'm sure it was communicated and everybody followed.
Yeah. All right. So again, high school volleyball tonight. That was a long gap between me closing the Tyson Ford keys to the game. Remember, control your side and take advantage of your strengths. My notes on what you said. The Tyson Ford keys to the game brought to you by the dealer where you'll find a friend, Tyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. If you have a need for anything glass, a new mirror, quality shower doors, a new windshield, call the glass leaders. Call White City Glass. All right, so yes, a busy WOGO sports calendar. Tomorrow night we've got a high school football doubleheader. Caleb Swenson and Gavin Bovey and company, they'll hit the road and go to D.C. Everest. The Cards taking on Everest. That's a 6:35 pregame on FM 103.1, AM 680, WOGO.com, and a live video stream on a WOGO Sports YouTube channel. Meanwhile, we'll be at DeRay Field where McDonald in 8-player action taking on Luck. That also on our WOGO Sports YouTube channel, and we get Facebook too. So, but we're just not part of the radio. And then Tuesday, McDonald Volleyball at Fall Creek. That's a 6:55 pregame for that. And then Chi High Volleyball next Thursday as the Cardinals will then, in fact, be at Menominee. That's a 6:40 pregame. Do we have a final?
We have a final.
What is it, Tammy?
It is 3-1. Chicago beats San Diego, and now we will see the Cubs play the Brewers.
What do you know? Congratulations to the Chicago Cubs. I thought maybe a double play, but no, they get out of it. Freddie Fermin flies out sharply to center to Pete Crow Armstrong. Yeah, the Brewers and the Cubs, and now when it's played, though, is going to depend on what happens with the Yankees-Red Sox game tonight.
Right, I saw that.
Because if the Yankees win, they'll be the primetime fixture, and the Brewers will play in the afternoon. If the Red Sox win, the Brewers will play at night. All right, Brewers and Cubs, I will note. Yes, not just the Brewers. All right, people are like, hey, give us some volleyball, and we will, I promise, plenty. Best 3 out of 5 here. If we get to the 5th, it's up to 15. The other ones are up to 25, the rally scoring. And again, for Chippewa, as I've seen them in 3 matches so far, again, made reference to this with Coach in the pregame, is going up against just some really good height. And I mean, athletic. I mean, at Stevens Point, I mean, they've got that. She's a force in basketball. I can't remember her name, but I mean, she was very skilled, as was the Stevens Point team. They lost 3-1. And also defeated 3-1 to Hudson and at Rice Lake. It seems for the Cards, they can win maybe the first or second set. But that difficulty, I know the home loss here to Hudson, Coach said afterwards, he told his girls, he's like, if you'd have played as good in the second set, which they had won the first set and then lost the next 3, he said if you'd have played as good in that second set as you did in the 4th set, it might be a different result. So
agreed.
That's hard, that mental consistency.
It is so hard. And like I said, like the momentum goes from night to night, even so you build your confidence. And when you play against can play against a team. You see it all the time, quite honestly, where you play teams that are bigger than you. You have to figure out how to tap into your own strengths and work around, make them move. Bigger players tend to move slower, but you have to have all the other components that go with that. Pass better, serve harder, so that the passes don't go right where they can run their offense. But it's doable, and so confidence is one thing. They know that they're right there, and that they have the ability for one set, which can certainly carry into others. It's not just a one-set fluke.
Yeah. And I just think to be able to get back on the winning track here tonight against visiting Eau Claire North, and to be able to stop North's winning streak of 4 straight games. And also, but it starts with beating them in a set, right? North has won 10 straight sets, so they got some confidence going on.
It does, and exactly. So North has that run of confidence, knowing that it's been a while since somebody's taken one set from them. So that's the first point, is to compete closely, and then to take away the set from them and let them know, like, hey, we have what it takes to win this whole thing.
Absolutely, it should be a good one tonight. Chi-High and Eau Claire North. We've got it for you coming next on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toys & Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toys & Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toys & Ford.
Back here on Parents' Night, and using the scoreboard here in the gym, the large board sponsored by the Chi-High Booster Club. I mean, it occurs to me how old I feel, Tammy, because I'm like, it is not just about playing volleyball; it's about image, and it's about look. And that was that's an improvement on. I hadn't seen that in either of the previous 2 games. Like they've worked on that video.
Yeah, there's a class that students put videos like that together too, and they have a lot of fun with it. It's a really, really awesome video board.
All right. So again, giving kind of the sportsmanship talk here this evening. Again, this is one of 4 BRC contests going on in volleyball tonight. River Falls and Hudson the most attention. Both are 4-0. Who goes to 5-0 atop the conference? Oakland Memorial's at Rice Lake, where the Abes are looking for their first win against the 3-1 Warriors. We saw how good they were last Thursday. Menominee's at New Richmond, and the Mustangs also looking for their first win against 3-1 New Richmond, an opponent we'll see here on October 13th on a Monday at the end of the regular season. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get closer to getting this thing going. Chi-High and the Huskies coming next on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
This is the Maurer Sperry Insurance Highlight of the Week.
1st and 10 from the 29 of Superior. Weiler with 2 wingbacks and a fullback, sending Banky in motion. Weiler back to pass. Immediate heavy pressure. He's going deep, looking for Jalen Smith. Catches it inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown from 29 yards out. A hat trick of touchdowns for Smith.
Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency. Protecting people, empowering businesses.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at NicoletBank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Mark Halverson, Tammy Slowiak, along with our video producer Sam Aberley, back here at Chi High. The Lady Cards and the Lady Huskies getting ready to do battle. A best of 5 conference match here for volleyball. The Cards coming in here 21-6. Lost their last couple against Hudson. And let's listen to the starting lineups being introduced.
Senior wearing number 4, Kendall Vance. Senior wearing number 5, Josie Larson. Senior wearing number 13, Olivia Prophet. Sophomore wearing number 14, Elle Ruben. Senior wearing number 15, Madeline Hope. And the libero for the Huskies, wearing number 0, Senior Desiree Bison. The head coach of the Huskies is Anna Bassler. Now for your Chi High Cardinals. Sophomore wearing number 3, Bryn Van Hayden. Senior wearing number 6, Riley Turner. Junior wearing number 11, Emma Hepner. Junior wearing number 13, Barrett Bover. Senior wearing number 16, Alexis Aldo. Senior wearing number 17, Lauren Shepard. The libero for the Cardinals, freshman wearing number 2, Isla Sims. Head coach of the Cardinals, Mr. Luke Heike Starks.
All right, we're ready to play volleyball. And again, one of the things that stands out, Sins as a freshman, the only freshman for either squad here. The Huskies have a couple of sophomores, Isabella Barron and Elle Ruber, but no freshmen for them. And Isla's done a great job this year. So.
She really has. She's a fun player to watch. You would not know if you didn't have a roster in front of you that she's a freshman.
All right, we're ready to go here. The Cards dressed in their black, as we told you, the white numerals, the red lettering, the white and red stripes along the side. And Eau Claire North, you're used to them in the Columbia blue, but not tonight, getting the pink going on here. And a lot of pink, get pink in the Chi High student section. Boy, the support for volleyball is outstanding as well. So look at that student section. It's been fantastic throughout the season.
It's a fun sport to cheer for, and the students, they'll go back and forth, and they just enjoy the action.
It is a lot of action, that's for sure. And talking with somebody beforehand, I mean, the success of the Wisconsin women, I think, has kind of bolstered it around the state.
Absolutely.
And how do we determine this opening serve? Is it flip a coin or something?
It
or
is.
What?
There's a coin toss, and you have the choice of serve or receive.
And the Huskies will serve first, and it will be Kendall Vance to get things started and get us underway. Parents' Night, they were playing the music beforehand was Parent Choice.
Recognizable songs.
Yeah. Oh, good block at the net for the Huskies, and they get the first point and grab a 1-0 lead. And they will stick with their server, Kendall Vance, the senior. That's the right-handed serve.
It's a great pass, Shepard.
And the point to Chippewa. Tying it at 1.
was Riley Terhart with that kill.
Now it looked, from the naked eye, it looked like it was out, but must have caught it, or she caught somebody. Nice soft touch for the Huskies, and then the Cards able to keep it alive up front with Beauvier. Good diving attempt made there by the Lady Cardinals, Kaylee Hegman. Good job by Chippewa as they get the point, and again, Hagman on the far side. 2-1 Chippewa lead. I must be Mr. Terhark. I'm sorry, Terhark. 5 and 6 look similar to me. My apologies. Yeah, it's Terhark. Hagman serving. Cards seem aggressive out of the gate.
They do. This rotation gives them only the 2 hitters in the front, but it's the 2 that they have to choose from between Alexis and Riley.
Cardinals grabbing a 3-1 lead here early. Again, in the 3 matches I've done, I mean, it's just been a lot of height to deal with, and tonight it feels more of an even contest there.
It does. It does. They're getting blocks on the ball, but nothing.
Hagman serves. She's got 3 straight points for the Cardinals, and the Huskies hit it into the net that time, and Chippewa able to come away with it. Now something's mistaken because they've got a number 5.
I was just looking at that
and
too.
We don't have a number 5, so we're challenged there.
Might be able to figure it out based on position once we see where she's hitting from.
So a 4-1 lead now for the Cardinals.
Serve that long.
Yep, serve it long, so it's a 4-2 contest, and Huskies will get it back. Well, you know what you go over with the coach is the pronunciations. You take for granted that the numbers are going to be right. So.
Well, hopefully the rest are
yeah, we'll just have to call her by her number. And a nice job up front for the Cardinals. Barrett Beauvier for the point for Chippewa.
Thought she might get called for a net on that, but neither official called that. So good aggressive play by Barrett.
And so Barrett from the serving position was up front there. So
now we're back to have 3 hitters for Chi-Hi.
Right, and that time it was North's serve, and so Huskies able to get it back and make it a 5-3 game.
Yeah, these numbers don't align because that was number 14 for Eau Claire, so I don't know who that was.
Okay.
Number 14.
Huh. Yeah, that's a problem. There is 3 minutes between sets, so we'll try our best to get things figured out for set number 2 later. And that was out for the Cardinals, and the Huskies pull within 1 at 5-4.
This potentially could be profit because there is a 13 on the roster.
I did go over the names with Coach Fassler, but yeah. So she verified these were the players, didn't indicate anybody else belongs on there. Good bump by Sins. Cope with a good smash up front.
Oh. Communication there.
Huskies with a fake, and then the Cardinals keeping it alive, get it over. And the Huskies pull even at 5 apiece.
I am going to say that is Shepler that hit that. She hit from the outside, and on the roster, an outside hitter is number 2.
And she is their leading hitter at 2 kills per set.
Yeah. And I'd say number 4 is accurate as well as Vance as she's setting.
Oh, and the Cards put it away there, and a great job by Terhark.
That's Riley's 3rd kill so far.
Nice job, Riley. And stepping into the serving position now with the Cards up 6-5. Huskies try to just tip it over, but Chi-Hi is ready for it with Lauren Shepard. Shepard has it blocked right back. Lauren getting into the back row. Good save by the Cardinals. Shepard gets it over. Huskies like to do the fake hit.
They do. They try to draw a blocker from Chi High. Chi High's defense is pretty scrappy right now.
Boy, that's the third fake at least I've seen from the Huskies, but the Cardinals come away with a 7-5 lead, a very long point.
Some good just aggressiveness in terms of keeping the ball off the floor. Was not always running an offense, but they kept it going, and looked like that set was a little higher than the hitter was ready for.
Terhark 7-5 Chi High lead. Low serve, but it gets over. Good job in the back by Sins. Oh, letting it go. Lauren Shepard, a sweet hit, and the Cards go up 8-5.
Lauren took that one down the line, too, and the coverage is not there for North down the line at the moment, so it was a really good read on her part.
Remember, the Huskies have won their last 10 sets over 4 matches, 2 in tournament. And that one is in there to give the Cards a 9-5 lead as Terhark on a serving run now of 4 straight points for Chippewa. Huskies maybe thinking timeout. I don't know. 9-5 here. Not yet. Still early. Best of 5. Look for the Mauer Sperry Insurance highlights of the week on our WOGO Sports social media channels. Tell you more about that. Huskies come back. A soft touch. The Cardinals look to answer. Ooh.
Those are tough. Willa did a nice job working with that.
Good block at the net. It goes out of bounds, and the point to the Huskies, 9-6 Chippewa. Yeah, just to finish up, follow WOGO Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Brought to you by Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. I was seeing today that they're up for an award for the Eau Claire Chamber Awards coming up in November. So
very good.
Congratulations to them. All right, well, do we have a number 1? Yeah, let's presume this is Tony Woodruff. We're going by the roster. Try to check this between sets. Oh, good job by the Cardinals.
Nice swing for Willa there.
And Cardinals get the point to go up 10-6.
Looks like they're saying that was outside the antenna when it was dug.
Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter, and proud to support local athletics. Northwestern Bank. Good block at the net for the Cardinals. And then out of bounds off Chippewa to make it a 10-7 contest. Cardinals by 3. Huskies get the serve back. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages, residential, commercial, or industrial. Choose quality propane and fuels for your home or business. QualityPropaneandFuels.com. Cardinals have been riding a lead here, and that point going to the Huskies, and they pull within 2 at 10-8. Mark Halvers and Tammy Slowiak with you. High school football doubleheader tomorrow night as Caleb Swenson and company head to D.C. Everest. And Sam Aberley and I will be here at DeRay for McDonald and Luck 8-player action as the Cardinals make it an 11-8 game. 6:35 the pregame on for the Cardinal football broadcast on the radio on FM 103.1 AM 680 WOGO.com and the live video stream on YouTube on our WOGO Sports YouTube channel. We'll also with McDonald be on WOGO Sports YouTube and on Facebook for that 8-player action tomorrow night. Sins high bump. Sweet hit for the Cardinals that time, and Barrett Bovier putting it away for Chippewa.
That was actually a back row attack by Willa Reisinger. So she was in the back row, so she can't cross the 10-foot line.
So it was not Bovier. Okay, we got an updated roster. Good. Out of bounds off of Chippewa, and a 12-9. All right, so Desiree Preisel is serving for North. Their libero. The set. Good block by the Cards at the net. Oh, Shepard, this nice soft touch, diving save by Eau Claire North. Rally continues. Good slam by the Cardinals. I believe Emma Hepner that time.
That's correct. Really, one of the things I'm noticing is Eau Claire isn't getting big swings in. So you'll notice a lot of the tips to the middle are just over the block, and right now the Cards seem to be aware of that, so they're covering that well. Part of that is because Eau Claire's not able to run their offense at this point, so if they start to pass a little bit better, you might start to see some bigger swings from them.
But that's something that Coach Luke and Coach Sikora have been really emphasizing, is exactly what you're saying. Just, he says, even if I want you to keep going, just let it go. He's continued to say to us, even after last time, he's against the loss in Rice Lake, he's like, I know they hit harder in practice. So
exactly.
Cardinals with a 13-9 edge. Good block by the Cardinals to get that point and go up by 5 for the first time tonight, 14-9.
Terhark and Hepner are both going to get credit for that block.
And Lauren Shepard on the serve for Chippewa. Try to extend this to a 6-point lead on our way up to 25 here in the first set. Block again for the Cardinals, and they are getting it done in the blocking up front with Bouvier and Hepner there.
That can be very deflating. So now North is able to get some swings in, but they're not having much success with that. So you'll see tips coming back probably, or softer hits.
Now explain why you said they weren't able to do it earlier.
Their passing wasn't there, so the setter could give them options. It was outside the antenna.
Okay.
Really scrappy on their part on Eau Claire North.
I just think for the Cardinals, we'll take a break and come back and talk about it. We're back in half a minute on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and Facebook. Chahab 16-9.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Mark Halverson, Tammy Slowiak back. Shy-High Volleyball, the Cards leading it by a score of 16-9. And I just feel like Chippewa, again, they've had to go against such height. And again, against an opponent that is similarly sized, it just feels like this is the Shy-High team that was having the greater success record-wise earlier in the year, it seems to me.
I agree, and I would say that the blocking that we're seeing, so even if it's not a block kill, although they've had plenty, you're going to see that they are nobody's going over our block.
And it's really been, in terms of just the different elements, like in basketball, you love shooting, but boy, when you see a great pass, I mean, the blocking's been really fun and entertaining to watch as the Cards go up 17-9.
It is, and it can be very deflating to an opponent. And so that's every time you can shut them down, you're going to see them start to let up a little bit and tip more.
From the back row, Shepard. And it was out, so a 17-10, but the Cards still with a very comfortable lead by 7 here. Our coverage tonight brought to you in part by Nicolet Bank. Visit your local Nicolet Bank team in Eau Claire or Lake Hallie and anytime at nicoletbank.com. Go Cards from Nicolet Bank. And you correct me, Kendall Vance, is that who we got here serving, number 4?
Yes, that's their setter.
Okay.
So I'm sure that's accurate.
Okay. And that one was out, and the Cards go up 18-10. So 7 points away from a set victory as they get the serve back here. We will have a 3-minute break between sets, and Tammy will be able to enlighten me on the specific numbers. And then
I'm getting messages from people too telling me where, thank you Kelly Nichols, telling me that I can get an updated roster, so I'll get that.
Okay.
I just have the starters here in front of me.
Yeah. Oh, and a deflection and off of the Cardinals, and so the Huskies inch back within 7 at 18-11. If the Cards had built their biggest lead of this first set at 18-10. And Kelly's son, Colin, part of our team here at WOGO Sports. In fact, I know not only a board operator, but he's been out, I think, training, right, Sam? He's been out training, video-wise, too. So, and We'll get him into the broadcast team eventually here too, I'm sure. So, all right, 19-11 now. Just developing my own Colin Nichols fan club moment there. So. (19-11). Cards 6 points away from taking this important first set, setting the tone, and they go up 20-11.
Cards are doing a really nice job controlling the game. They are staying within themselves. They're not over-swinging, not over-serving, and trying to do too much with one ball. Well, there's an out.
Thanks a lot, Slowiak. Wow. Broadcaster jinx, folks.
I'll own that one.
Yeah.
That error goes to Slowiak.
You're in the afterglow of the Cubs win, so.
I am. Take it when I can.
Huskies back within 8 at 20-12.
Very nice pass by Sins.
Chasing it down on the far side. The pink-clad Huskies getting it over. And a good job by Terhart there for the Cardinal point. They go up 21-12.
Now, if you compare those two sides of the net, you can see. So the Huskies had to chase down a ball that was tipped out of bounds by one of their blockers. All they could do is send a free ball, and then the result of us having a great pass on our free ball was exactly that hit. So you can see the difference between when you have a great pass.
Oh, good job again blocking at the net for Chi-Hi.
It was a smart shot.
And it's in there, pulls Huskies back within 8. The question for me, though, earlier when I was saying they were even and without having seen North, and I thought maybe they'd go 5, the question will be, on their way to a dominant win, if the Cards can continue this in the second set, then you really set up the potential for a sweep.
Agreed. And it'll be interesting to see, again, momentum. Sometimes it takes teams a little longer to warm up. Especially when they've been winning, they might be like, oh, we got to step it up now. So
Tony Woodruff, the junior, with the serve for Eau Claire North. Huskies come, Cardinals with Shepard. Lauren.
Kind of got to get there back. There we go. Back in order here.
And out on the far side, so the Cards grab that 9-point lead again at 22-13.
So I'm sure that North's coach will have them make some adjustments, focusing probably on their passing to start with, so they can run more of an offense.
Anna Fassler, Marshfield alum. And very deep, and the Cardinals 10-point lead. Again, a very busy WOGO sports calendar. You can always check it out at WOGO.com. We update it on the WOGO Facebook page and elsewhere. And again, you can catch all the past matches and such in the WOGO Sports YouTube channel. And we put podcasts up for what we do on the radio. If we get a timeout, we'll take another 30-second break. Chi-Hi 1 point away from winning set number 1 on WOGO.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
All right, a little Cotton Eye Joe in the background. As I don't know, is it all night long? The music is picked by the parents, right?
I would think that, based on what we were told at the beginning, and I would say that's appropriate with this song.
I would think it probably is. Chi 1 point away from taking the first set as Isla Sins, the lone freshman on Ehlers' squad, the libero for the Cards, ready to serve it away. Isla, the diminutive one, but what a player.
She's very quick, knows this game very well.
Cards at the net with the block. It squeezes through. Shepard, a bit deep. We'll play on, 24-14.
The volleyball season itself can really be rough when you have, a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday schedule. So hearing Luke Heike talk about the fact that they've had 3 practices this week is that's huge. Fresh.
Good block by the Huskies, and they get the job done that time. Madeline Cope and company there. And whoever you have as number 5?
Well, looks like Josie Larson.
All right. All right, so the Huskies with the serve, down 9. Set point for the Cards, third one. Shepard to put it away. And there it is. The Cardinals take the first set 25-15. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, try to get the roster squared away, and come back in 2 minutes. The Cards win the first set 25-15. This is Chi High Volleyball on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Leibrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Thank you, Sam Aberly, our video producer, Mark Halverson, Tammy Slowiak, as the Cards win set number 1, 25-15. They just had a miracle minute. You knew that from the Veterans Night for Chi High football between the first and second quarters. Well, tonight for breast cancer. So great cause and this Get Pink effort. What exactly do they have going on in Chippewa with this? Can you speak to that at all? I know it's
with Dig Pink, you mean?
Yeah.
So you designate different games to represent certain causes, and October is a real common one to do a Dig Pink night. You'll see it in a variety of different volleyball venues. And they'll, like the Miracle Minute they just did, so that money will go to some organization that would be connected to breast cancer awareness or even a breast cancer center. So that money will go to that.
Yeah, terrific.
It's a very good cause, and Dig Pink Night, I couldn't tell you where it started, but you'll see it at the collegiate level. And so it's for breast cancer awareness in October. You'll see sometimes the officials will have a pink whistle. And
yeah. Lauren Shepard going to serve first for the Cards. We had a number of highlights we snagged from set number 1. Cards look to keep it going. First set, the Huskies that breaks their 10-set streak that they had won, 10 straight sets, winning 4 straight matches, and the Cardinals get the first point to go up 1-0. You just felt, obviously when you win 25-15, that's an overwhelming amount, and it feels a lot of momentum for Chippewa right now.
It does. They feel in control. You can tell that they're confident with what they're doing is working.
Yeah,
they're able to get their hands on a lot of blocks.
Right.
And that in itself can be deflating to the opponent.
There is another one for the Cardinals as they go up 2-0. And a great job. And Emma Hepner she's outstanding on blocks. She's just a junior. She leads the team with 41 blocks coming into this tonight.
Yeah, she reads the hitter real well and moves side to side real well. So she blocks completely across the net.
Well, we talked about potential for a sweep here based on the result we saw, and Chai doing nothing to change. Oh, what a great dive by Sins to keep that one going. Fantastic dig there. And North able to win the first point of the second set, pull within 2-1.
You can see Coach Heike Starks was talking to his block on that, told him to move over because of the angle of that hit. So feeling that could have been covered with a block. So he'll make a little adjustment there.
And good serve, very good. It just kind of sunk there for number 5 for the Huskies, Josie Larson, one of 6 seniors on the squad, to tie this one at 2. Larson will have another crack at it here.
Just to make a note, we have the right numbers now.
Yes,
names,
we
so
do, and we're loving it.
Thank you for that, yes.
2-2 contest, second set. Cards won the first one, 25-15, and there's the blocking machine for the Cardinals alongside Hepner, Barrett Bovier, and again, she has 33 blocks in her own right as well, so multi-talented player for the Cards. We'll grab a 3-2 lead. And this will be Hagman, the server for Chippewa. Kaylee, senior, 1 of 6 for Chi High. Oh, nice left hand, way to go. Barrett Bovier for the point for Chippewa.
Good coverage there by Von Hayden. Again, Eau Claire North is trying different things. They're trying to do some tips, but it looks like they've been well scouted by Chippewa as well, because Chippewa is picking up those tips quite easily right now.
My question for you, I'm going to get into as we get into the late part of the season and the postseason, then how Chippewa how do you defeat teams with that greater height? And again, great job by Terhark on that one to give the Cardinals a 5-2 lead. How do you take this? I mean, let's say this continues to go in the direction it is and the Cards win this, whether a sweep or not. And then what about those tougher, taller teams like they've seen, particularly Hudson could be one you run into later in the postseason?
I can talk to that.
Yeah.
It's
into the net. Cardinals go up 6-2.
What you do is, it's not easy. You train your hitters to hit the top of the hands, and so if you can swing and hit when you're being blocked, when you're swinging,
yeah, you
train your hitters to hit the top of their hands, and then it'll deflect out of bounds where it's difficult to pass.
Yeah,
I've seen games played very, very well like that. It's difficult to aim that high because you're not trained to do that normally. You're thinking swing down.
Let me ask you this. Sometimes if say a novice in basketball would say, see if there's a taller team, they might say, oh, for sure they're going to win. And that's not always the case because we know the importance of quickness and good shooting.
It is. And
how about translate that to volleyball?
You would take the mobility of bigger players, and that's the thing you notice when you look at Division I athletes. That's so remarkable. You watch them and you're thinking well, they move well, but you forget that they're 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", and they're moving that well.
I really think, as we'll get the serve here from Bovier, and again, she leads the Cards with 51 aces coming into tonight. But I think that the athletes we saw from Stevens Point, Hudson, and Rice Lake, they all moved well. They were tall and they moved well.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and the other thing would be, there we go. It's
and
2
a good
from
job
the back row.
Yeah,
Shepard has had 2 kills from the back row. The other thing is going to be, that's what you had mentioned, that Eau Claire North is running some fakes.
Yeah.
And the whole idea.
They were a lot in the first set.
Right. And the whole idea behind running a fake is to keep a blocker frozen. And so you're only swinging against one blocker, which really opens up an awful lot of the court for a hitter.
Cope tried to slam. Good block by the Cardinals. And they're going to go up 9-3 now. So Chippewa running and hiding here in the early part of set number 2, and we're going to get a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. Chi High a 9-3 lead. They've tripled the Huskies. They continue their serve when we come back on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
This is the Maurer Sperry Insurance Highlight of the Week.
1st and 10 from the 29 of Superior. Weiler with two wingbacks and a fullback, sending Banky in motion. Weiler back to pass. Immediate heavy pressure. He's going deep, looking for Jalen Smith. Catches it inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown from 29 yards out. A hat trick of touchdowns for Smith.
Mauer Sperry Insurance Agency. Protecting people, empowering businesses.
Mark Halverson, Tammy Slowiak back here. Cardinal volleyball. Cards lead it 9-3. Won the first set 25-15. Looking to boost their conference record to 2-3, and their overall record to 22-6, heading into Burnsville for a tournament this weekend, Minnesota. Good job up front for the Cardinals, and Alexis Alger that time. Number 16, I haven't called her number a lot. I thought I saw that correctly.
Yes.
Okay, I'm doubting myself, so okay. Just trying to build on a 10-3 lead. Cardinals, and that one was pushed out. It's 11-3 Chippewa.
Really, really great court awareness there by Isla Sins. She's playing over by that line, and she knew right where she was. She didn't hesitate at all to know that was going to be out.
And Bouvier continuing the serve for Chippewa in a dominant style and putting it away, Willa Reisinger. Cardinals grab a 12-3 lead. So a dominant first set win, 25-15, and not a whole lot to change that here in set number 2, and not able to handle that serve from Bouvier was Adeline Shepler, the senior. Commanding lead for Chippewa at 13-3. Now volleyball, we have it both in softball and basketball and football, a certain kind of a running clock. In volleyball, you just keep playing to 25, right?
You do. That's the.
Oh, what a great block at the net for the Cardinals, and the tandem there again getting Alger along with Willa Reisinger.
So yes, there's no clock.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of the game. Like you play until you have the points.
We'll keep it right here. 14-3, a 1-minute timeout, and the Huskies trying to, what might you be saying if you were in the position of the Huskies head coach, Anna Fassler here?
Oh, that's a good question. I would be talking to them about that we need our first touch to be more consistent, which is really going to happen with communication. It's hard to see whether or not they're calling the ball early enough so they can get their feet and hips there so they can make a good pass, and then, because they're really not able to run much of an offense right now. Chippewa has them scrambling. And so you want to get yourself back in control.
It's hard because it feels like this is the best I've seen Chippewa play. Again, they've played against, I've talked about it a lot, the taller athletic players. And here tonight, that's not the issue. And so they're having kind of their way. Stelter Incorporated, a legacy of the highest quality and longest lasting concrete. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been turning dreams into reality and is always proud to support local sports. Visit StelterIncorporated.com. But I know for yourself, Tammy Slowiak, having been a volleyball coach for 10 years, I mean, you play the opponent, but you also, as in your keys to the game, controlling your side and taking advantage of the strengths point Cardinals 15-3. I mean, you also are always thinking in terms of, you know, those future opponents and your overall performance, trying to raise that level, right?
Right. And sometimes as confidence, you take different segments from games and remind your players what worked. Because there's a touch on that. Nope.
Okay, so the Huskies get the point, pull within 15-4.
So you do. You need to learn what your strengths are and play to those, because you're not going to create something that you don't have the personnel to do it with. But you might add different, like the fake, and you might add some. There's different types of plays that you can run.
Oh, Terhark, what a slam that time, and the Cards go up 16-4. The Cards, I mean, obviously, they look like they're really enjoying themselves. And again, they battled hard, won sets against Stevens Point, Hudson, and at Rice Lake. They didn't get, completely skunked, but nonetheless, they're enjoying the game tonight.
They are. They look relaxed. They look in control, confident, and together.
But a good slam by the Huskies at the other end, and credit Annika Geske, the junior, for that one, pulling them back within 16-5. Now, if the Cards go up 2-0, it's only the 5th set that's to 15. The 3rd set would still be up to 25.
That's correct.
Yeah. A good active battle at the net. The Huskies win the point, 16-6 contest here. And we let you know that H&R Electric in Chippewa Falls has been providing electrical services for homes and businesses since 1962 with an experienced team, fast response, and same-day service for emergencies. Local, reliable expertise, H&R Electric, Chippewa Falls. Tell me what happened here.
So what? I was just looking to see who served. The Cardinals called the ball in and it landed in, so that it was an ace for
Shepler. Adeline Shepler making it a 16-9 game. And the block spike slammed out of bounds, 17-7 Cardinals.
So that kill goes to Willa Reisinger. She had a real nice swing on that.
You see that comfortable and confident, maybe the Cards rested and well practiced, as you talked about, really beneficial.
I'm curious to talk to. It'll be interesting to talk to Coach.
Yeah.
And see how he felt, because they just seem, like you said, they relax, like they're having fun.
They are, yeah. And having fun is huge. And Hepner at the net there, and it's an 18-7 contest, just kind of having their way after a 25-15 win in set number 1, leading by 11 here with Sins serving, the freshman. Oh, block at the net, and the Cardinals, the block team of Hepner and Reisinger getting the job done.
The other thing that you don't see North doing is adjusting to these blocks.
Yeah.
So they're continuing to swing into the block.
Yeah, we just didn't have that again against some of that height and athleticism. Maybe just weren't able to do that.
Right.
But Shepard then with her left hand. Such a terrific athlete, the Cardinals catcher in softball. Puts it away for the Cardinals, and they go up 20-7.
And I'm not doing a great job with stats here, but I can tell you that the marks are all over my paper, which means that Chip was also running a very balanced attack.
The idea of even keeping volleyball stats is something that, yeah.
I'm trying to just do block kills and aces.
I'm not going to question anything.
And a dig every now and then.
Okay.
There's plenty of them, and I'm missing them.
Yeah. All right, and the Huskies get a point and regain the serve, trailing 20-8. High school football doubleheader tomorrow night. I'm going to try that on our WOGO Sports dual YouTube, but Caleb and company will be on WOGO Radio FM 103.1, WOGO.com, and AM 680. But also on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel, we'll have you McDonald football, McDonald at home against Luck on WOGO Sports YouTube and on Facebook tomorrow night. Both of those at 6:35 pregame. Good job by the Cardinals, and a smash by Hepner makes it a 21-8 game. Boy, seeing so many girls. I mean, Hepner has played good, but I mean, just smiles and confidence and
really getting some good swings in. You know, you think about the beginning of the school year. I know every athlete has this. Beginning of the school year.
And powerful serve through Reisinger serves it out, 21-9. Yeah.
Homecoming week.
Yep.
There's just a lot of changes that happen at the beginning of the school year, and so sometimes even in October, this is like probably a perfect time to play. You're kind of in the groove of school. They had a nice schedule where they were able to get some practices in a row.
Yeah.
So I believe we're probably seeing that.
And Reisinger again, wonderful hit for the kill, and the Cards go up 22-9.
Also another back row attack for Willa.
3 points away from winning this second set. If you have a need for anything glass, a new mirror, quality shower doors, a new windshield, call the glass leaders. Call White City Glass. And Lauren Shepard, the serve for the Cardinals. Chasing it down in the back row. It's going to be tough. Yeah, not going to happen. 22-10 now. So how do we understand this? I mean, the Huskies came in with 4-game winning streak, 10 straight sets. But how do you kind of understand this then, that Chippewa is having their way with them?
I don't know. you don't know a whole lot about the opponents that they
Yeah.
were playing, and then also what led up to it. So I know like New Richmond was one that we saw that New Richmond beat them in the conference duel, but then they beat New Richmond in
the
a
tournament 2-0. Yeah.
So it's hard to say when that took place in the tournament.
And hitting it deep for the Cards that time, and so 22-12, Huskies back within 10.
So not to take anything away from anybody, but that it probably has to do with competition. Chippewa, comparing them. Chippewa played Rice Lake, who's very good. Stevens Point,
serving to the net from Josie Larson, the senior. Cards will get it, leading 23-12. Yeah, they have had, and certainly New Richmond's an opponent out there that I think is pretty even with, and New Richmond at 3-1 in action against Menominee tonight could go to 4-1 based on record. So that we'll have that one for you to wrap up the regular season. And that makes it 24-12. But however, when that takes place, I think seeding will have probably taken place for volleyball already, because that is the end of the regular season, and usually for most sports,
game.
And that's a Monday,
seeding.
right? That's a Monday. So Cards need this one, and on their way to take care of it, and they win the second set 25-12 after taking the first one 25-15. We'll take another 2-minute timeout. Chi-Hi trying to go for the clean sweep in set 3 when we come back on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook, Cardinal Volleyball.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
This is the Maurer Sperry Insurance Highlight of the Week.
1st and 10 from the 29 of Superior. Weiler with 2 wingbacks and a fullback, sending Banky in motion. Weiler back to pass. Immediate heavy pressure. He's going deep, looking for Jalen Smith. Catches it inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown from 29 yards out. A hat trick of touchdowns for Smith.
Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency. Protecting people, empowering businesses.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
Chi-Hi leading 2-0 in this volleyball match here tonight, winning 25-15 and 25-12. Mark Halverson, Tammy Slowiak, our excellent video producer Sam Aberley here at Chi-Hi. As again, it's been fun bringing you volleyball and getting some good positive feedback from the fans, huh?
We are. I get to do a shout out to Sandy Bovey because she said she had tuned in. And so she deserves a big hello. She was somebody that kept this building running while she worked here, and now she is retired for good.
Well, thank you, Sandy, for listening. Appreciate that. Stick around later for the Post Glass and Mirror postgame show. We'll hear from Post Glass postgame show. We'll hear from Coach Luke Heitke Starks afterwards. And but the Cards looking to get it done here. Really not eager in playing, not looking to extend this to a 4-set. You're up 2-0. Finish the job, right?
Absolutely. I think that they would be disappointed if now
right.
they even had a competitive game, unless Eau Claire North started to do something
right.
where they were playing a little bit more in control. They're just really having a hard time running their offense, and you are seeing the results of that.
So Huskies will serve first. Kendall Vance, the server, the senior. And right away, the Cardinals, good job up at the net by Beauvier, but they keep it going. Uncorking the slam, but Huskies able to handle it.
Nice dig by Sins.
Sins setting. Good block by the Huskies. They're fighting. Eau Claire North here at the early start of set number 3. Fell behind big in set number 2. Long point.
It's a great way to start the game.
Good block by the Huskies again.
Very nice coverage by Sins there.
Shepard from the back row. Nice dig by Lauren. Terhart. This is our longest point of the night. And Huskies win it to go up 1-0 to start set number 2.
Really a nice rally, though. That's great for both teams to experience that. And that's the nice thing about that, too, is it lets the Cardinals know that the Huskies are not just going to lay down.
For sure.
They have to stay in this until they get to 20. The Chippewa gets to 25, preferably. I
thought that was definitely some of the Huskies' finer moments of the night. As Shepard again from the back row trying to take care of business. I don't remember a fake kill last set after several, but there was another one for the Huskies who go up 2-0 in set number 2. So again, for Chippewa, I'm going to get overly comfortable here because you did win so convincingly, but falling behind 2-0 early.
Right. And what they want to do is show up with the same team that they were for the first 2 sets.
Yeah.
Passing is going out right. There we go.
Right down the line, taking care of business for the Cardinals, Emma Heppner.
That first touch is so critically important so you can have your options, and that was the difference in that hit, that swing even.
Kaylee Hagman now, the senior server for the Cards, number 5. Unleashes it. Miscommunication by the Huskies, and we're tied at 2.
So what happened there is the serve went to a player that was standing in front of North's setter, and so the setter got caught up and wasn't there to get that ball and didn't call for help. So nope, that ball just dropped.
2-2. Hagman's serve. And Terhart had it blocked, and the Huskies get the 3-2 edge. Look for the Mauer Sperry Insurance Highlight of the Week on our WOGO Sports social media channels. Follow WOGO Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Brought to you by Mauer Sperry Insurance, Chippewa Falls. Terhart scores the point for the Cards as they tie it at 3.
It's good to see Riley come back. She had a couple hitting errors there. Her night has been so great that it would be, I would be surprised if that she took herself out of the game mentally, but that was a really nice cut shot.
Beauvier, maybe the Cardinals' best server now. At least has the most aces. Sins calls for it. And there's the Cardinal point to grab a 4-3 lead. I've had 3 color analysts, but I believe you've said you love the fact how Sins is always talking out there.
Right, and in the position that she plays, you really want that defensive person to be communicating a lot.
Good block by the Cardinals at the net. Huskies recover. Point to Chippewa. They grab a 5-3 lead.
Calling a lift on that. Yeah, so Isla does a really nice job. They're kind of a field general, if you will, and she does a really nice job. You can see her jabbering out there. She can see the court all the time, and she knows the game really well, so that helps too.
Beauvier has served the Cards to a couple points, and they get another one, grabbing a 6-3 lead. Again, the Huskies were fighting good early out to a 2-0 lead. Since then, the Cards have outscored them 6-1 here on our WOGO Sports YouTube coverage and Facebook. High pass. Reisinger. Huskies. Terhart, nice hard hit. And the Cardinals get the point and a 7-3 lead. Again, it's just some differences here tonight in terms of size and athleticism, particularly that combination that's been so difficult in some of those losses. I'd seen Chi-High, non-conference, Stevens Point, Hudson, and Rice Lake. It's a matter of taking some of this and continuing to utilize these skills against taller, more athletic teams as the Cards go up 8-3. And we're going to get a break in the action. 8-3 Chippewa on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and Facebook. Back in a moment.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
8-3 Chippewa leading in the third set, having won earlier 25-15 and 25-12. They trailed 2-0 early in set 3 as North had maybe some of their, I thought, their best moments in the first couple of points here for set 3. However, Chahai's got it going on with Bovier continuing as the server for Chippewa as they're racking up the points.
Right, North did a really nice job those first 2 points, kind of saying like, hey, we're still here, but it doesn't, Chippewa's done a nice job.
And Bovier with the ace makes it 9, no,
Nope,
apparently missed it, okay. 8-4. I see a flag go up and people, I'm trying to do, who's happy if I didn't see the distinction. 8-4, all right, Cardinals have doubled up the Huskies, and there's a net serve, you play it. Oh, and going to town and Cope. With a good job right there, Madeline Cope.
I'm going to mention this just because we saw it just happen. It didn't work for her, but it is legal to play a volleyball off your foot.
Oh, really?
So,
okay.
yeah, if that would have bounced off Willa's foot and been playable, you could keep playing it.
Okay. Huskies getting some good serves here and pulling within 2 at 8-6. Identify that server for you.
I have
is
Profit.
Olivia Profit. And, of course, she leads the team with 33 aces coming into today. And excellent serve. It's kind of a sinker.
So what I loved about that was after getting aced, I missed to receive that, but they passed it off the net. And so rather than tight her up to the within like 5 feet from the net, and that just gives you a little bit opportunity to breathe a little bit, and it clearly works.
Turhark serving for Chippewa. Oh, and Cope smashing away and getting the point for the Huskies, who pull within 2 at 9-7.
So we haven't seen a lot of that from North, and that is a credit to Chippewa not allowing them to run that type of an offense. So when I talk about running an offense, that's what I'm referring to, is that they get big swings off that.
Okay.
And we really haven't, Chippewa hasn't really given them the opportunity to do that.
9-7 game as the Huskies look to get closer with Tony Woodruff on the serve and Shepard uncorking there. And the Cards get the points, but I have to say again, while the height is different, we're seeing this is what Coach has been talking about. Through all of the previous matches we did, he would talk about, I want them to hit it as hard as they can. And when seeing Lauren there was a comfortability level. Don't you agree? I mean, she was just letting it go.
Absolutely. So he knows who's got that. And I think Willa is swinging harder tonight. Well, a lot are, when you say that.
But is there a sense in which you don't have the same height to be concerned about?
Absolutely. Yep.
You just feel like you're in charge. But if you hit it deep like was just done here, I think by Reisinger, you still have to shrug it off. You have to have that memory of a goldfish, right?
Yep. The whole idea is, I mean, and it's easier said than done, but a really common piece of coaching advice is when you make a mistake, treat it as feedback.
Yeah.
So what did I do that happened?
Yeah, right. Adeline Scheffler serving for the Huskies, who pull within 1 at 10-9. So Eau Claire North not going to go quietly into the night here in set 3. The Cardinals may have won the first 2 sets, but North says, hey, we want to push a 4th set. We want to get out of here with a W. You have ended our streak of 10 straight victorious sets as Shepard fires away. Back set. Oh, and Huskies tied at 10. Our first tie since 3. We were tied at 2 and 3 earlier in this set. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter, and proud to support local athletics. Northwestern Bank. Oh, Reisinger just letting it go. Oh, and the Cardinals struggle at that end. The Huskies grab the lead at 11-10.
So right now the Cardinals just need to settle a little bit, trying to do an awful lot all at once. We've kind of talked before that they weren't doing that.
Yeah.
And now they're kind of playing to the score and thinking, geez, we really handled them well before.
Right. Huskies are stepping up their game, and credit them for fighting hard. Shepard trying to put it away. Huskies, Cope stepping in. Did she touch the net? Point to the Cardinals, and we're tied at 11.
They're calling a lift on a player.
And what is that?
It means that the ball can't momentarily sit on your arm or your hand. So she must have had her hand open, or it sat on her arm.
11 apiece. Net serve. It's going to work for Reisinger. Huskies look to answer. There's the pass to Shepard.
It was a smart hit.
Huskies down the line, and they get the point in a 12-11 lead. Well, I'll tell you what, if Chippewa, regardless of what happens, it's good for them. They're being tested more here than in the previous 2 sets.
Agreed, and I think it is good for teams to realize that you can win handily in the first 2, and people don't go away. They're not going to just lay down and say, well, there's no chance, because clearly on any given day, on any given match.
Right. Desiree Prizel, the libero, with the serve. Oh, Huskies.
It was nice battling. Those are hard.
And hitting it Reisinger that time, and the Huskies get the point. But still, Chai, they got together almost as if they'd won the point. But it was just like, okay, it's going to be okay.
That's right. That's right.
Down by 2 now. Huskies are battling hard after having been beaten badly in the first 2 sets, 25-15 and 25-12. Shepard gets the point off of the Husky at the net, and Cardinals within 1 at 13-12.
They have to be careful. Like I was sensing a little more panic in some of their movements, and they want to again stay as consistent as possible because they know what worked.
Shepard back to serve for Chippewa. Down by 1, 13-12. Lauren deep on the serve. Huskies go up 14-12. North trying to right the ship after the 10 and 13-point losses earlier. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages, residential, commercial, and industrial. Choose quality propane and fuels for your home or business. QualityPropaneandFuels.com. And Shepard struggled with that one, and it's a 15-12 Husky lead. We're going to get a timeout, Chippewa. They want to talk it over. Huskies are celebrating their 10 points from a potential win. Stick around. It's getting exciting on WOGO.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
Thank you, Sam Aberley, our video producer here tonight, and we'll be teaming up for McDonald football tomorrow night on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. Caleb Swenson and the Chi High team covering them at Schofield DC Everest tomorrow night. That's also a 6:35 kickoff on FM 103.1, WOGO.com, and the live video stream on WOGO Sports YouTube channel as well. We'll be on YouTube and Facebook. So our first time this gridiron season, we're doing 2 football games on YouTube at the same time. So, and the Huskies have the momentum now. That was all the Cardinals the first 2 sets, Tammy Slowiak.
It was, and I think the Cards need to pause, take a breath, and one touch at a time. They certainly have the ability to get back into this.
Yeah, down by 4, and Sins is going to take it over. Huskies block at the net for the Cardinals, and the point to the Huskies. So what happened there?
It looked like it landed on the Husky side, but it didn't. It fell down the front of the Cards.
Okay. 5-point lead for the Huskies.
It's a great pass.
This would be great to get back the serve, and get the point. Huskies got it in for an 18-12 lead. Everything that they maybe were missing on in the first two sets seems to be working for them now.
I agree that there were a lot of unforced errors by the Huskies for the first two sets.
Yeah.
And right now they're moving the ball around.
They look like a different team.
They do. They're putting stuff deep in the court. They're running an offense, and we are not passing as well.
They're able to dig it out of there. Terhart gets the point for the Cards, so they get it back to an 18-13 game. Chippewa, they were down by as many as 6, trail it by 5 now as they send Kaylee Hagman into the serving position. Still time, 18-13. Hagman, the serve. Cardinals at the net with the block. Coming back for it, and a good job there by number 13, Bovier, for the point.
She battled really nicely at the net there. She tracked the ball really well and then just pushed it straight down. Those are pretty difficult to dig up.
18-14, Cards again hanging around. They can totally come back and still take this. Would like to inch closer here with Hagman, the senior, serving. Kaylee. Huskies with the fake into the net. They're back within 3. Chippewa.
The Huskies are passing much better now.
So those are some of the mistakes that we saw more of earlier for Oakland.
Right. They kind of found it, worked their way through those, and now you're not seeing as many.
Hagman comes up with the serve to the libero. Soft touch. Cardinals, number 13, they're able to do it. Bovier again, a great point for Barrett. 18-16, Cards within 2. They had been down 6. And riding a run on Kaylee Hagman's serve here.
That sweeping tip that that Bovier has.
Oh, deep on the serve, point Huskies.
Is something that she's really implemented this season and been very successful with, that she dug that last kill on. But they take a couple steps forward and then one step back with their own mistake.
Yep. So again, they were down 6. They're within 3. Shahai wanted to get it back right away here. Good serve. Terhart cutting across on that side angle. Into the net. Cardinals get the point. There, they did the job, Tammy.
They did. They were able to.
Don't let North get any serving momentum. So it's a 2-point contest as Barrett Bovier, the Cardinals' best server, came in with 51 aces in the position the Cardinals would want her.
This is a fantastic rotation, too, with the hitters we have up front.
Yeah. Coming for Reisinger. Huskies, a soft touch at the net. Cardinals look to answer. And the point to the Huskies, and they grab it, a 20-17 lead.
That hit was, or that set was pushed out a little bit, and then as a result, Riley wasn't able to bring it inside the antenna.
All right, 20-17, Huskies with the serve.
It's a good pass.
At the net, and the Cardinals get the point.
Good recovery by Riley Terhart.
20-18, Huskies by 2. Cards have 2 sets under their belt. If they win this one, we'll call it a night. JV went to the Huskies earlier, 2-1. An exciting finish in that one. Going for the kill, and the Huskies get it, and they grab a 21-18 lead. Huskies within 4 of taking set number 3. Cards would like to end it here. Got a tournament in Burnsville on Saturday. They broke their lather. They've had their sweat. They've had their workout. Tony Woodruff now to serve, the junior, for Coach Anna Fassler's squad. Shepard off the libero and out of bounds as it goes off Preisel, and it's a 21-19 contest.
Lauren unleashed on that one. That was a really aggressive swing for her. It was nice.
It was. Sins. Good slam by Reisinger for the point for Chippewa.
Reisinger has made some great strides. Not that she had a great season as a junior, but this year especially, she's really impressive. I think they use her a lot, and she's effective.
21. Oh, the Huskies.
Oh, swing and a miss.
It went deep, and we are tied at 21. This is our first tie since 11. We were tied at 10 and 11.
North was hoping to get a touch on that, but Hepner pulled away quickly enough to not have a touch, so that's how
Isla Sins, the freshman, serving. It was deep. Cardinal point. They lead it 22-21. Chippewa's rallied back for the lead on Eau Claire North timeout. We're back in 30 seconds. Chi-High leads it by 1, 3 away from winning on WOGO.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toys Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toys Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toys Ford.
Mark Halverson, Tammy Slowiak back at Chi-High Volleyball along with our video producer Sam Aberley, 22-21. The Cards have wrestled their way back down from an 18-12 deficit to leading by 1 here in the late going with Isla Sins, the freshman, serving.
So this is a serve after a timeout. You just want it in. You don't want to worry about doing anything too fancy. Keep it in the white lines.
Here we go, the freshman Sins, and into the net. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not owning that one.
No, you were just speaking as a coach and a broadcaster. I mean, but that's the mentality, right? Is just
that's what there's certain times you never want to miss your serve, and unfortunately, that's one of them.
Tied, so it's a game to 3, win by 2. Shepard at the net, blocked, out of bound point. Chippewa, they lead it 23-22.
I love her competitiveness. Shepard, she will swing. And the angle of that swing was right into the block. That was completely on purpose. You could see it on her face that she was putting it into the block, and they were going to block it out. Really nice save.
Huskies fighting hard and can't do it. And now the Cardinals have set point to win this whole thing. Having won 25-15 and 25-12, the Cards have rallied from an 18-12 deficit to lead 24-22 with Willa Reisinger serving for set point and match point. Game point, whatever you want to call it.
All of the above.
Reisinger for the win. The Cardinals take it. They get the W. They sweep North, winning the third set 25-22. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, come back with the postgame. After this, the Post-Glass postgame show is next on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and Facebook.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
This is the Maurer Sperry Insurance Highlight of the Week.
1st and 10 from the 29 of Superior. Weiler with 2 wingbacks and a fullback, sending Banky in motion. Weiler back to pass. Immediate heavy pressure. He's going deep, looking for Jalen Smith. Catches it inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown from 29 yards out. A hat trick of touchdowns for Smith.
Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency. Protecting people, empowering businesses.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
All right, back with the Post Glass post-game show brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Quality service at affordable prices for commercial, home, and auto glass. Visit postglassandmirror.com. And Chi-Hi head coach, victorious head coach Luke Heitke Starks in the post-game as the Cards win 25-15, 25-12, and 25-22. That's more like it, huh, Coach?
Yeah, I think we broke the WOGO curse. What do you guys think? Didn't go well every time before then, so I'm glad to have that going well for us. Yeah, we'll take it.
It seemed like the girls, especially the first two sets, were just having fun, were more relaxed. It seemed like that maybe the break and the practices had all helped out.
Yeah, I mean, we hit our serving zones really well tonight, which caused a lot of trouble for them. And I do think we took, for the majority of the game, took more aggressive swings at the ball, which is what we have been working on the past couple of weeks. So that lull in set 3 was where we got tentative and made some hitting errors and just some overall ball control errors, but really happy they were able to turn it around, and anytime you can get out in 3, you'll take it.
Yeah, well, early on in the night, I was going to ask, I made myself a little note, like, I didn't know how well you scout or anything like that or know about your opponent, but they were doing a lot of tipping. Part of that was because you didn't allow them to run their offense. But your girls were so ready for that, for the tips.
Yeah, I think, we don't scout a whole lot just because it's fast and furious, and I'm a firm believer that really if you focus more on your side of the net, things will go well for you. But yeah, it doesn't take long to realize, like, when they're in an uncomfortable position attacking, that they're going to throw it around and it's going to be off speed. So probably about halfway through set 1, they were really, really prepared for that, and we just kept harping on it every time in a timeout. So they did a nice job of picking up off speeds tonight.
They seemed also really relaxed with, especially, I saw a little bit of tension in set 3, and like you said, that led to errors on we were making our own mistakes. And then consequently, North was able to run more of an offense. But, I mean, obviously you also figured that all out and pulled it all together.
Yeah.
So well done.
It's helpful when you just say, go out and swing. Like, if you get a good ball, take a rip at it. And so we did that again towards the second half of set 3. And they were giving us a lot of free balls. So even if it doesn't score on the first one, if you get an easy ball back, you can run a really great offense again. So it worked well.
But I'm sure, Coach, you'd want to credit Eau Claire North. I mean, in that third set, they had you 18-12. And so they were fighting hard from the very beginning, and it was a good test for your girls to end the night on, to come from behind.
Yeah. The one thing I've always noticed about North is, like, they're relentless in their pursuit of the ball. Like, they play good defense, and they just chatter. Like, they talk a lot. They're always communicating. So, and it's been like that for years. Like, I think it's just part of their culture, which is really cool. And so, it allows them to bring energy, especially when they're down. And really, starting set 3, you couldn't tell that they were down 0-2. They do a really nice job of maintaining energy.
And I think that's great for your team to experience. That just because you handled 2 sets doesn't mean the third one is going to go the same way.
For sure.
Like, you got to do your part.
For sure.
And I was going to comment on this. Your attack is so balanced. And you've obviously added some things, too, because you did more back row attacks tonight than I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
You would not want me to keep your stats because these are way off, but they're still pretty impressive. Like, you have kids with multiple kills. Like, what a great option for you.
Yeah. It's really helpful. It's helpful to have a quality setter. Barrett does a really nice job of being able to get a lot of hitters in good positions. And I think one of the things that makes us a team that's been winning a lot this year is that we do have multiple options, right? Like, when you play some teams, they've got 1 or 2 big hitters, and maybe that's it. And so if those big hitters are on, they're going to be tough. But if they have a bad night, it's like, ooh, who knows what could happen. For us, we've got lots of different people we can give the ball to, and I think that does relieve some pressure for our hitters.
And your blocking was on tonight. Like, we were talking about the size of some of the teams that you've seen. Makes it a little bit hard to block when they go over you.
Yeah.
But but you really had a fair number of kills off blocks.
Yep, working on being disciplined on the block, that even if you can't get a stuff block, you get a positive touch and slow the ball down for your defenders.
We'll see you 2 more times in the regular season, next Thursday at Menominee.
Cool.
And also that regular season finale, which I think is probably after seeding at home against New Richmond. However, tell us about this tournament in Burnsville on Saturday.
Yeah, it's actually tomorrow. So Minnesota runs it a little different, where you can only play a max of 3 matches in a day. Like, that's a state rule for them. So we'll play 2 matches tomorrow night, 5:45 and 8:45, and then 3 on Saturday. So kind of fun. You still get your 5 matches spread out. I love going over there because we get to see brand new teams that we know nothing about, and they know nothing about us. So it's kind of like old pure volleyball, where you just roll the ball out and play. Kind of fun.
And then team bonding because you're staying over there. So.
Yeah, team bonding for them, worrying for me to make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to. No, that's a joke. We've got such great kids, and they have a lot of fun. So, yeah, it'll be a good time.
Thanks, Coach. Glad we broke that WOGO curse, and thanks so much.
Appreciate it. Thanks for the coverage.
Thank you. Good to see you.
All right, yeah. And the post-game show with Luke Heike-Starks, the Chi-High coach, after the sweep over the Huskies tonight. For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls, postglassandmirror.com. Time for some of our highlights here this evening. I know for you, Tammy, the highlights started with the Cubs winning 3-1, so
that did help.
It will be the Cubs and the Brewers, but let's listen to some of the highlights from the volleyball.
Well, hopefully the rest are
yeah, we'll just have to call her by her number. And a nice job up front for the Cardinals. Barrett Bovier for the point for Chippewa.
And I'd say number 4 is accurate as well as Vance as she's setting.
Oh, and the Cards put it away there, and a great job by Terhark.
That's Riley's 3rd kill so far. Looked like that set was a little higher than the hitter was ready for.
Terhark 7-5 Chi-High lead. Low serve, but it gets over. Good job in the back by Sins. Oh, letting it go. Lauren Shepard, a sweet hit, and the Cards go up 8-5. And Lauren Shepard on the serve for Chippewa. Try to extend this to a 6-point lead on our way up to 25 here in the first set. Block again for the Cardinals, and they are getting it done in the blocking up front with Bovier and Hepner there.
Much with one ball. Well, there's an out.
Thanks a lot, Slowiak. Wow.
It's huge. Fresh.
Good block by the Huskies, and they get the job done that time. Madeline Cope and company there. And this will be Hagman, the server for Chippewa. Kaylee, senior, 1 of 6 for Chi-High. Oh, nice left hand, way to go. Barrett Bovier for the point for Chippewa. Continuing the serve for Chippewa in a dominant style and putting it away, Willa Reisinger. Cardinals grab a 12-3 lead. 7 here with Sins serving, the freshman. Oh, block at the net, and the Cardinals, the block team of Hepner and Reisinger getting the job done. So that wrapped up the highlights we had from set number 2 as the Cardinals, after winning 25-15, took the second set by an even larger margin of 25-12. But in the third set, the Huskies fought hard. Still time, 18-13. Hagman, the serve. Cardinals at the net with the block. Coming back for it, and a good job there by number 13, Bovier, for the point. You're a broadcaster, I mean, but that's the mentality, right? Is just
that's what you. There's certain times you never want to miss your serve, and unfortunately, that's one of them.
Tied, so it's a game to 3, win by 2. Shepard at the net, blocked, out of bound point. Chippewa, they lead it 23-22.
I love her competitiveness. Shepard, she will swing, and the angle of that swing was right into the block. That was completely on purpose. You could see it on her face that she was putting it into the block, and they were going to block it out.
22 with Willa Reisinger serving for set point and match point, game point, whatever you want to call it.
All of the above.
Reisinger for the win. The Cardinals take it. They get the W. They sweep North, winning the third set 25-22. There you go. Those are the highlights here in the Post Glass post-game show. Post Glass and Mirror now hiring for auto glass technicians, window installers, and in-shop repair technicians. Join the team today. Click on careers at postglassandmirror.com. Any final word, Tammy, as the Cards win and go to 2-3 in conference and 22-6 overall?
I think that what we are seeing is a team that is continuing to grow. Luke does a great job getting them in positions for as the season goes on, that they are ready for what's next. Tomorrow and Saturday are prime examples. So good competitive volleyball is going to take place on the other side of the border of Minnesota, and they'll see teams that they haven't seen, just like he said, and that is great mentally for them, and it's great for their game for them to experience just focusing on what they can on their side of the net, since they really aren't going to know anything about these teams.
That's a lot of action. 2 games, 2 tomorrow, and then 3 more opponents on Saturday.
Yeah, it'll be.
That is a weekend of volleyball.
It is a weekend of volleyball, and you know I believe that their schedule worked out real well. They had this one tonight. I'm glad for them also that it went only 3.
Yeah.
And then that they can jump in, and they're going to, in a sense, they're playing 3 games in a row, 3 days in a row. Excuse me, and it truly it moves them right into tournament season as that time as playoff season starts. That I know that's by design, that their schedule is done that way, and that's smart.
Football doubleheader tomorrow night. Chi High on the radio on FM 103.1, WOGO.com. The live video stream on our WOGO Sports YouTube channel. Meanwhile, they're going to be at DC Everest. Caleb Swenson and company. Also, Sam Aberley and I will be teaming up along with Seth and Drew Smiskey from DeRay Field for McDonald 8-player action against Luck. Both of those a pregame of 6:35. That'll also be on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. And then back with volleyball, McDonald at Fall Creek on Tuesday night, just here on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel and Facebook. 6:55 the pregame, and then next Thursday night we return to Cardinal volleyball. Minus Tammy, and I believe Tori Check hopefully with us there from Menominee as we cover the action on the road. Thanks so much to our video producer Sam Aberley. For Tammy Slowiak, the Happy Cubs fan, I'm Mark Halverson. Chi High takes it 25-15, 25-12, and 25-22, getting the